We might finally have our best or closest attempt at a scientific answer to the big question, how many drops of beard oil should you or should I use? Now, to preface this is just a baseline. Anything and everything on this channel is a baseline where I give you guys food for thought from research, from experience, from logic, and then you take it where you want to go. It's your beard, have some fun, do what you want with it, but really consider your personal variables. Now, we are going to give a direct answer to this question very shortly, but there are variables you should consider when figuring out how much oil you should use. Do you live in a humid climate versus a dry climate? Do you have dry skin versus oily skin? Do you have a gray beard versus a black beard? There's a bunch of different needle movers that might say, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit less. What about the viscosity of the oil? Is it a thick oil? Is it a thin oil? Is it a bird oil? Is it a plant oil? There are little things that can change it. However, I think we have a pretty good baseline rule. And this comes to us by a legend of this channel and beard community, and that is Leo Sigmund. I don't know if he picked up on this elsewhere. I don't know if it was straight out of his mind. I think it was. He's very analytical. He loves discussions. He loves learning. And he's proposed this rule. There's one little aspect I disagree with, but that's the beauty of this community. We can have disagreements and still have great beards, still have great discussions. But it's checked out with a lot of people, including, if you guys know Exotic Ken, legend of the channel as well. He actually was the reason I was like, you know what? Let's make it a video, because on a recent live stream, he said, Leo might be onto something. That checks out with him. And Ken has a shorter beard. I have a longer beard, and it kind of freaked me out when I checked into it myself. Let me give you guys a little timestamp at the bottom. The rule, the answer. Leo believes that you should use 3 drops of beard oil per inch of beard. Now, the little part that he adds in that I disagree with for my own personal self is he believes you should apply the oil, wait 5 minutes, and then comb or brush. I apply the oil and then I go with the combing. For me, I like to spread the product evenly, and I don't really have any issue with loss. For Leo, he says after he does it, the oil ends up on the comb, and so it impacts how much he's actually using. So he lets it absorb in first, and then he goes through and combs. Hey, no right or wrong there. For me, my beard just, wherever I apply it, just sucks it in. And then if I try to spread it after 5 minutes, it's like I don't have enough to spread evenly. So whichever approach you want on that one. But let's get into the numbers. 3 drops of beard oil per inch of beard. Now, my beard right now is 17 inches long. Again, maybe not the greatest math magician ever, but if we multiply 17 by 3, I believe we get 51, right? 15, 15, then add the, okay, yeah, somewhere around there, right? We're going 51 if we're going 17 times 3. If I use a traditional dropper top, a good dropper top, on average, a dropper top pipette has 20 drops of beard oil. I use, and I've said this on many videos over the last 2 years, I use 2.5 dropper tops of beard oil. That's right around 50 drops of oil. Leo's calculation says I should use 51. Exotic Ken has a much shorter beard, and he used Leo's, I think it's probably around a 3-inch beard, and he's like, I use about a half dropper top of oil, which is 10 drops of oil. I should be using 9. Whoa, Leo's checked out. I talked to other friends that checked out. And again, you might adjust in the winter. You might adjust with a thicker blend. You might have these other reasons to have a couple drops here, a couple of drops there. But if we're looking to establish a baseline that everybody can understand, whoo, we might be onto something right now, you guys. 3 drops of oil per inch of beard. Let's get right to the comments, because this might be the most valuable comment section on any video we've done in a very long time. Does this equation check out for you? How many inches of beard do you have? I'll answer that in a second. And then, how many drops of beard oil? But Dan, how do you, okay. Measuring a beard. We're going competition measure here. Is it perfect? No, but it's how it is. Bottom of your bottom lip down to the length of your beard. That's competition. But Dan, mine just wraps to my face. Okay, if it's a short beard, let's say it's 1 inch. If you get beyond 1 inch, you likely know where it's at. If your beard is still wrapping to your face, you're between 1 and 3 inches of beard. If your beard starts falling flat like a shelf and you have like the God of War type beard, you're probably at 3 inches or longer. So it doesn't need to be something where we're getting out something and like really breaking down every detail. But Dan, is it this? Stop it. Don't be like that. Just embrace the rule as it is and let's see where we're at. How long is your beard and how many drops of beard oil do you use on average? Again, we know variables, but on average, this might be something we're onto. If the comment section is overwhelmingly agreeing, we might just have to adopt the Leo Sigmund rule as like the baseline to tell people, and how valuable would that be? A lot of guys get overwhelmed when they start. They just want to be told what to do or at least how to start. This could be it. Woo! Can't wait to read those comments, you guys. Come on, baby. This is what we do. We help beardsmen, and I couldn't be more proud. Thank you guys for watching today. Also, any questions, add-ons, you guys know, comment section is open. If this was valuable, if this was helpful, thumbs up. Come on now, that's worth it. Subscribe if you're not. Shout out to those returning subscribers. My name is Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.